it out. Just follow me. I'll get you.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Dave Strider here, and this is another Dave Strider show. Sorry, I had to think for a minute. I'm kind of out of it today, since today is Memorial Day, guys, so happy Memorial Day. As you can see, I am a dude again. Yay. But the only thing is, we found out who cursed us again. Turned out it was Matuna. Matuna got this book from some kid named Black Star, the Book of Avon, and apparently every month we're all going to be turning into women, girls basically. Every month we have to go through this transitioning stage where we turn to women and then we turn back to guys. At least it will happen every month, not every day of the month, just every month of one of the days when it wants to do. So yeah, so I didn't have to kick anybody's butt this time or kill anyone, because it turned out it was Matuna. Yeah, he met this kid named Black Star from some anime called Soul Eater, and Black Star gave Matuna the Book of Avon, and Matuna opened it up and cursed us all to be women every month. So we have to go through this every month. So the next time I turn into a woman, I have no clue, because the next month is coming soon, because this is May, so in June, I don't know what day in June, I will be turning into a woman again. So I have to go through this every freaking month. So thank you, Matuna, for opening that freaking book. Now, let's get to the show. So, yeah. So me and John and the rest of us have to go through turning into women when the girls have to turn into guys every month. So, at least they turn into guys. And we have to turn into the girls. Why? But John seems okay with it. Every time he'll turn into a girl, he'll just stay in his room and lock himself in his room away from his father. Apparently, it doesn't do it the way that does us to the parents. Parents don't change at all. Well, Roxy doesn't either. I don't think. I haven't seen her as a guy. But it doesn't do it to them like it does us. See, my sister Rose, she has to go through it to be a guy every month. But she looks pretty cool as a guy, and apparently I look pretty hot as a woman every month, so... But John's okay with it as long as he stays in his room, is all he said. So we don't know what days we're going to be turning into women. So we're cursed for the rest of our lives, I guess. I just wish Matuna would give it back to Black Star, the Book of Avon. So yeah, so we're back, guys, as for now. So I decided to do this show today because since I promised you guys I would do this show, but I didn't know I was going to do it on Memorial Day. So yeah, happy Memorial Day, everyone. As you can tell, I'm wearing my Pikachu hat that I just got today at Walmart. So yeah, so I'm pretty excited that I got this hat. It won't stay on my head right because my hair is too big. But anyway, let's get on with the show. I have questions I need to answer. Half of you guys didn't send me questions. A lot of you guys didn't send me questions. And it's okay. I know how you guys feel not asking a stranger questions. But anyway, let's get on to these questions that I have found. Anyway, here are the questions. 1. Is it possible that... Hold on. 1. Dave, is it possible that John and Rose and you were homeschooled, as they have never at all mentioned school in any way, and April 13, 2009 was on a Monday, and since Homestuck begins at 4:13 p.m., I assume the school day is over. Another thing is y'all are all friends with each other and Jade, but they do not mention any other... Hold on. Y'all do not mention any other friends at all. Just something that bugged me. Let's see. Me, myself, I don't go to school. So, and my bro, I guess he homeschooled me. That's what he called it. But I never had to study at all. All I do now is rap and have duels with my bro. Well, did have duels with my bro. But yeah. As for John, I have no clue. And Rose, she's my sister. So it's basically the same thing with her, with Mama Roxy. Mama Roxy claims she homeschooled Rose, so I don't know. And our other friends are the other Homestucks, and I have no clue about them. But thank you. 2. Why are John and Rose not at all surprised with what Spurb does when they start playing? Like, they are just like, cool, we can build and move stuff around on the physical plane. Once things start to get heated, they sort of take things to a more serious, mature level, which I find strange. Behavior for 13-year-olds. Well, it has been almost a decade since I was 13, so maybe I am a little out of touch. Well, I have no clue, but it is pretty cool to move stuff around in the planes when we're playing the game. It's like really moving stuff in where we live, in our houses. Like, you can like move my bed somewhere else, or my computer desk, which is a mess right now with stuff, but we all think it's pretty cool that we can move stuff around. But we move it all around on our computers, but it does actually move in our houses when but the other person had to move it for us. I can't move my own stuff on my computer. Someone else has to do it for me, like my partner that's playing the game with me. But yeah. Three, if Alternia is a planet full of kids, what happens when they become adults? Good question. Yeah, It's a very good question. Apparently, the adults leave the planet. Apparently, when we grow up, I guess we leave the planet too. I have no clue. I'm not grown up yet, so I have no fucking clue. But thanks for asking that question. 4. How did Trezzy get her glasses back when Gamzee replaced them with aqueous sunglasses, after which Kanai ended up donning, unless I am just forgetting? She just seemed to appear wearing them again. What number was that? She just got her glasses back. So she found them basically, and she started wearing them again. She lost them, and then they just ended up appearing back on her. The rest of that I have no clue, because she lives on a whole different planet than us humans. So yeah. Five. If the dad Egbert is not really John's biological father, Rose's mom is not her biological mother. Did Dad, Rose, Granddad, and Bro know this? If so, why did John, Rose, and Dave, if John, Rose, and you, before knowing this, not ask about their mom, dad, and parents principally at any point prior to the beginning of Homestuck? I left Jade out since her granddad died when she was young. Okay, as you guys know, I was raised by Bro, which is actually my dad, since I found that out a few months ago. Rose is my sister, and Roxy's my mom. Didn't know that until a few months ago. So, Dad, Bro, and Mama Roxy got together and made us two, and then they split. Dad, Bro took me and raised me, and Mama Roxy took Rose and raised her. And then we all ended up getting back as a family after a long time. Now that Bro Dad is dead, Mama Roxy's nowhere to be found, and it's just me and my sister Rose that's left. So, yeah. As for John and Jade are brother and sister, and Jake is apparently John's dad, so that's who you know who's baking all these cakes. And Janie is, well, Jane, I don't know why I said Jane. Janie is what my mom and Roxy calls her, or whatever, is actually John and Jade's mother. See, they didn't find that out until a couple months later too, like I did this year. So yeah, it's really confusing, but now it's just me and my sister. Same thing with John, except John has no body anymore except himself, because his dad's nowhere to be found, and well, he still has his mom, Jane, but Jade, on the other hand, I can't spoil it for you guys, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. But yeah, let's see. Number 6. Speaking of which, Who taxidermed Granddad? I have no clue who taxidermied Jade's grandfather. I don't at all. But I know who Jade's grandfather was. It was Jade. Apparently, Granddad was actually Jake older as Jade's grandfather, which was actually her father in another planet of the universe here. So it was kind of confusing, and yeah, he did die. That's who it was. Seven. If the troll's language is represented by upside down Daedric symbols from Elder Scrolls, how do they know speak English to the kids? I have no clue. I'm not a